Well, what's good? What's good? Just be my thoughts with my thoughts again. And I'm just gonna be honest with you and I'll tell you that I do understand why so many people, especially on TV, I don't hear it too much, when talking to peers and from, just regular sports people or just friends. I don't ever hear no one saying how that LeBron is a better basketball player than Michael Jordan, or LeBron is the GOAT. I only hear that from younger generation, and also I hear it from the media on television. But see, the thing is, I want to say is that I understand why they do it, because if you really think about it, for one thing, thing that sells papers and gets people to look at your programs and movies or whatever have you is conflict. See, but this is the reason why I don't look at sports talk shows and stuff like that, like First Take and all them Fox shows and all that, because they're not being honest. And I would rather someone be honest and really believe what they say than somebody who's reading off a cue card or saying what the producers tell them to say because it's going to bring ratings to the program. But the reason that I understand why they do it is, for one, the biggest reason is that they can't come out and just admit that Michael Jordan is a better basketball player than LeBron James will ever be, or will ever try to be, or can get to. Because if they did that, that would mean that the last generation of NBA stars are still running basketball, and you can't have that. You can't have it. So they have to. It's all about inspiring the young people and stuff like that. So they got to say that someone of their generation, the new generation, is better than the one of the last generation, of their parents' generation, because it generates conflict. It generates conflict in the home also, because it could be like the um the kid, the son. Like right now, you can have like a son who's a huge LeBron James fan, and his dad is a huge Michael Jordan fan, or Magic Johnson, or anybody from that generation. And so the son and his friends could just be like having a conversation in the room in the house, and the dad overhear them, or the uncle overhears them saying this stuff. Like they stand like LeBron is the greatest player ever played and stuff like that. His friends agreeing and stuff like that, and they saying that he's better than Jordan, and some of them like, who is Jordan, and stuff like that. And that's what generates the conflict. And so the uncle or the dad hears this, and they chime in on it, and they going back and forth, just like a normal barbershop scene, where one set of people believes one thing, and another set believes another thing, and they going back and forth. And that makes people wants to get research. That makes people wants to look at tape, videotape, and stuff like that. So, but if they was to admit that what they really feel and what they really know, that Michael Jordan is a much better player than LeBron James will ever be, then all that stuff disappears. You know, so they gotta have someone in their generation that's speaking for them. Just like within the next, I say like about 5, 6 years from now, the same arguments is going to be going on, but it's going to be different. It's going to be the LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry crowd is going to be going against the um, Giannis, Anthony Davis, and them little young guys, Brandon Ingram. Their crowd is going to be going against the LeBron James crowd. And the media that's going to be running things then is going to be saying that Giannis is the greatest basketball player that ever played the game. Or Anthony Davis, or, those young guys like that. And it's going to happen again and again and again. It's been going on forever. That was the Jerry West era back in the day. That was the Wilt Chamberlain era. The Dr. J era. The Magic Johnson era. So that's why I understand, that's why I don't get too upset. But the one thing that did get me upset was when LeBron James came out saying himself, and this is something that never happens. Although if people would say these players are the greatest that ever played, none of these players ever say that. I've never heard no NBA player ever come out and say that, except for LeBron James. Which I could say, I guess you could say that he got some balls for doing it. I respect the fact that he got balls, but the thing is, he don't believe that. He don't believe that. How can he? I mean, it all goes against his belief. He don't believe that. No way he do. Because how can you be the greatest of all time, losing 5 championships, not playing defense, throwing your teammates under the bus, not taking responsibility for losses, but taking all the responsibilities for wins. So, the greatest of all time don't do that. No greats do that. I mean, even the other sports, like for instance, like Muhammad Ali. Now, he's known for always saying he's the greatest. But when you look at any interview with Muhammad Ali, and you ask him who's the greatest, he always says Sugar Ray Robinson. It comes out so fast, he says it right away, Sugar Ray Robinson. That's his answer right there, Sugar Ray Robinson. That's what he always say, Sugar Ray Robinson. Now, he would say that he's the greatest heavyweight, but when they say boxers, he will always say Sugar Ray Robinson. But anyway, that's my time. As you know, or as I've said before, I'm just chilling. I play this game, Second Life, and that's what I'm on now. That's what you're looking at. And right now I'm sitting in my bedroom on Second Life. It's a fun game to play when you want to create things. But if you're interested in playing it, feel free to leave me a message or a comment. And I'll walk you through it. But please like, share, and subscribe. It'll be much appreciated. Peace.